Happy Thursday. How tight is the infrastructure that you are using to build your life? And I kind of touched on this yesterday a little bit, but I was expanding on it while I was doing my evening walk last night, and I thought to myself, you know, my stuff is even sloppy. And a lot of people will look at my situation and think, man, you know, you got it going on. Your stuff is tight. But in all reality, it's not. My stuff is garbage, because there's days that I don't plan. You know, I get on here and I talk, you know, and I'm talking to my kid, but at the same time, you know, there's times where I'm talking to myself. You know, I'm giving out the advice that I need to apply to my own life. You know, I need to be better about keeping my daily log, and, you know, and not necessarily writing things down or jotting down the things that I need to do per day, but putting them in the correct order. You know, and that takes skill. You know, discipline takes skill. It takes, you know, it takes skill to, you know, to plan your life. And it's a lot of thinking and brainstorming and being creative and bringing a lot of different moving parts together. It's not easy. And on top of having a family, work, school, whatever it is that you're doing in your life at that particular time or at this particular time, the planning phase and the daily goal setting is on top of all that. So I know it's hard and I know it's time consuming, but the rewards are absolutely magnificent. And so we need to focus on what it is that we are using to pursue these goals, or to pursue this lifestyle or career or whatever it is we want. We have to apply more time to sorting out our lives. We have to apply more time to who are the people that are around us that are wasting our time, and who are the people that are around us that are like our friends, family, who we want to spend time with for, you know, leisure time. But that time cannot outweigh the time that you have to use for planning and use for being around those people, the peers and the mentors that can help you grow in your life. You're not retired yet, and if you are, even then, you should still be growing. I know plenty of people that are retired that went back out and got jobs. I know plenty of people that are retired that went back to work and started an entrepreneurship venture, or went out and did consulting, or worked with people for free because they wanted to stay busy. They wanted to stay in that giving, you know, mindset, helping people. And even then, I have a mentor that's retired, and I look at his daily planning. He's in his 70s. I look at his daily planning and his daily goal setting, and I'm thinking, this is light years ahead of mine. And he doesn't have anywhere near the worries or struggles that I have on a daily basis as a young person, but his stuff is still super tight, because over the years, he built his infrastructure up. So what may seem like unbelievably, you know, tight to me is nothing for him. It's just like, oh, you know, I'm gonna do this today. And it's that simple, to where me, I would be sweating and thinking and eyes blinking and eyes watering, you know, freaking out, just to get myself to the point where he is right now, with absolute simplicity. Because it takes time, folks. As I always say, those little, you know, bite-sized pieces, you know, like they say about big math problems, which I've done a lot of, many. You got to break it down into bite-sized pieces. You know, how do you eat the elephant? Bite-sized pieces. And that's the way you have to do this infrastructure. You have to sit down, put your butt in a chair or whatever, get yourself one of those treadmill desk or whatever it is that you do. But you got to apply that thinking time. What is it going to take for me to get there? What kind of infrastructure? You know, you can't just think about what are the actionable steps. The infrastructure is the beginning of the actionable steps. It's actually part of it. But you have to have that dialed in before you can start singing all this other stuff. Get that stuff in order. Get your mind right. Build a solid foundation, which is your infrastructure, and then begin to, you know, extract those ideas that will create your timeline. Okay? I kind of went over this yesterday. If you want a little bit more nuggets on this, you can look at yesterday's video, and I was, you know, kind of touching on these things. But you have to create a solid, out of control, detailed, scrutinized plan. It can't just be this wild, like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You're never gonna get to where you want to be with that kind of mindset. You're never gonna be great with that kind of mindset. And just to finish it off again, I know this video is going longer than I wanted to go, whatever, 6.5 minutes. You have to be around the right people. Everyone wants to be, you know, liked. I did a video about that too. You can't be this person that's so worried about making everyone happy and so worried about being liked by everyone that you don't apply your time to being around the right people. The right people may be someone you don't like, but the two of you can grow together, and that person will help you achieve whatever it is you're trying to achieve. You know, we got to quit being egotistical. We got to quit having like this high pride. I'm like that too. You know, I don't want to be around people that I don't like. You know, fortunately, I've been able to put myself around people that I do like that can help me. Everyone's not that fortunate. You know, I am. Build an infrastructure. Focus on your life. Think about your life. Think about what it's going to take for you to get to where you're trying to get. Think, 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 think. Happy Thursday.